A nice new addition to the Laravel framework is the ability to manually fail a command from outside the handle method. This was contributed by Len Woodward, and in this PR he shows an example of how this worked before this new contribution using a try-catch or using an if block. Instead, we can now just use the fail method, and this may look familiar from the jobs. We can manually fail a job using the fail command, the same way we can use for a command. Let's jump into the code and see how this works. First, we want to create a command in order to test this. PHP artisan make command manually fail command. Okay. Now here, the entire idea of this PR is to manually fail the command from outside the handle method. So let's just create another method called trigger. And here we can just say this fail. Now into the handle method or anywhere else, we can just use this new trigger method and say this trigger. Now, if we run the command, we can see it gives us an error and says command fail manually. All we did is just use the new fail command. Now, we can use our own custom message by just passing in a string. The signature of this method shows that it accepts null, a throwable, or a string. So let's just try to just add our own custom message, run the command again. And sure enough, we have our new custom message. But let's just try instead to throw an exception here. And sure enough, we have an exception being thrown. Okay, so this is the new addition to the Laravel framework. There's also a PR for the documentation if you want to see how this works and the official definition of the newly added fail method for the command.